I was at a business event there, a business event there a few weeks ago, right? And the man that was running the event, his name is Pat Slattery. He's a real cool dude. And he said, "There's too many people out there today that I would class as a great cup of coffee, right?" And he says, "I hear that all the time." I'm like, "What's it?" Somebody calls himself a great cup of coffee, right? And what he meant was, there's too many people there that go to a business meeting and say, "See that guy? Oh geez, I met him there the other day, had a great cup of coffee with him," right? Which what it means is they sat down, they had a little chit chat, they talked about this, that, whatever else. They seemed to connect, or they got to know each other a little bit more, right? But they didn't do any business. Because if you have done some business, or you got a possibility of some business from somebody, you wouldn't say, "I had a good chat with that guy." You'd say, "I think I'm going to do a bit of good business with that guy," you know. And it was just an interesting thing that how many people go to meetings every day, meet people for lunch or a cup of coffee, and spend an hour or an hour and a half. Well, it's probably, like, if you have to travel to it, it's probably 2 hours by the time you get there. By the time you leave your house or your office, travel, get to the place where you're going to meet these guys for maybe 45 minutes, an hour, and then leave back. That could be like nearly 2 hours, right? And you may not do any business, you know. So what he was just saying was, don't become that great cup of coffee. When someone's talking to you about saying, "I met this guy," or "I met that guy," make sure that before you meet anybody, if somebody asks you, "Can they meet you?" Yes, of course you can meet me. For what? What do you want? What is the outcome of the meeting? Before you go into the meeting, you need to know what the desired outcome of that meeting is. Because otherwise you could be just wandering around. When people ring me and say, "Hey Joe, can I meet you for this or that or whatever?" I'm like, yeah, no problem. Let's have a little chat first. What's going on, my lady here? Let's have a chat first, because I would prefer to have a bit of business to chat about when I do meet you, as opposed to sitting there now. So let's have a chat first, and we can follow up with a bit of lunch or a meeting or something like that. But at the minute, it's best if we iron out all these details, because I can do my research before I get to you, and then I'll have that done so we have something to discuss at the time. But don't be, as the man says, don't be the great cup of coffee. Make sure that every meeting you have has purpose. Make sure that every meeting that you attend to, there's a reason for it, and make sure you know the outcome for every single meeting that you go to before you actually go to the meeting. So make sure you know what the desired outcome is before you even go in the door, you know. Okay, have a good day, guys. Talk to you soon.